democracy and freedom of speech is practically non-existing in this world. Nowhere. I don't care which country that you might try to mention here. No country is really democratic. Everyone's trying to act like they're democratic and then just totally and utterly control their people. And their largest weapon and their most powerful weapon is this thing that you're watching me on right now. It's your phone, it's your internet. The government knows everything about you. To some point, the government should be able to know some things about you, like your name, where you live, your address, phone number, these things, of course. But there are other things like your private text messages with your, friend or girlfriend or your dad or just your gallery. God knows how or not how. God knows why or not why. I really can't find the proper terminology to describe what they're doing. I mean, these huge social media giants, the big tech, they control every second of your day. They made you click on my video because they recommended it. They put it, I don't know what they do, and I'm actually fascinated by that. Honestly, I'm fascinated by it because I can't imagine how much just work and algorithms and just technology that's being used in order to control you and me. But we can do something about it, and we can stop using these social media apps. I don't use Instagram because I found out that whenever I'm on Instagram, I tend to feel that I'm loose, like right now, okay? I'm focused on my goals. When I sit alone, when I sit with my friends and like-minded people, I'm focused on my goals. I know what I want to do in life. But when I'm on Instagram, when I'm on Snapchat, TikTok, you just see some toxic things that just pollute your brain. And I personally feel loose. I feel demotivated. And that causes me to procrastinate. And maybe, I hope it doesn't happen to you, but it might. You'll just give up on your goals. That is their ultimate goal, for them to make you give up on your goals and do and achieve their goals. So they have a set of goals for you, and they are manipulating the system. They are manipulating you in order to achieve these goals. And you might call this a conspiracy theory. You might call it whatever you want. And you can, but it's worth thinking about, and it's worth researching about. You don't see just normal people or not normal people. You don't see these activists, okay? This is a controversial word here because some people don't call them activists. Like Andrew Tate, for example. Now, I'm not saying that I agree with everything that he says, but I agree with a lot of things that he says. That's for sure. A lot. And if I'm gonna get banned here, then I don't really care, because I'm not making money on this YouTube thing right now, and I don't really have a huge following. So if I get banned right now, I don't really care. And I don't think that I'll ever care even if I grew to millions of subscribers, because that's my honest opinion. And I voice out my honest opinion. You can't buy my voice. So if you want the truth from someone, come to me. But if you want me to lie to you, if you want me to influence certain things that these governments or these internet governments want me to influence on you, then I'm not going to do it. I'll only influence things that I myself agree on. If I don't agree on something, I won't try to tell you about it. But the problem is that the internet is filled with people that are willing to be bribed, people that are willing to influence things that they don't really believe in. And we end up with this ecosystem where children, especially children, or get there. I like to call this mind pollution. They pollute your mind, they manipulate your mind, and especially children. You see children on Instagram and on TikTok, especially TikTok, and they have no span of attention, zero attention, and they just sit there and watch these useless videos. And I mean, I hate when I see a kid watching these videos where you need to pick one of the two. For example, I saw my little cousin one day, and it was this like a TikTok video, and it was basically comparing the USA or Ukraine with Russia, and they were just putting all the allies of Ukraine and all the allies of Russia and making it seem as if it's a game, as if it's some sort of video game, and not and it's completely ridiculous, because this is very much real and people are actually dying in this war, whether it be on from the Russian side or the Ukrainian side. I'm not here to give a stance about the war. I'm not in any position to do so right now, so I won't give my opinion on anything concerning the war. But I'm just saying, the media is trying to gamify things, and it's completely toxic to the brain, because it makes the child think that, okay, everything is a game. And we see all these murders going on around us, especially in Western countries, because that's where media is more prominent. And people are just killing each other. I mean, 2 days ago, a man was killed where I live. 2 days ago. I mean, I don't know why he got killed. He was probably in some sort of a gang or something, but killing has become extremely easy. Picking up a gun and shooting it became like a video game. It became like Call of Duty, and it's the media's fault. I'm not saying that video games are completely bad, because entertainment is crucial to staying sane as a person. But there's a limit where the media and the sort of fake video games are becoming real. And that's where the problem occurs. People think these things are real, and they go out there in the real world and they do them. And people watch these TikToks or these Instagrams about rappers or I don't know who are trying to act like they're gangsters. And they're probably not, because they're scared. But they make other people become gangsters because it sounds cool. And people go out there and people try to sell drugs. People kill each other. And the society is just becoming an anarchy. An anarchy. There is no law nor order anymore in most Western countries. And it's sad. And you should just stop going on Instagram and TikTok. I mean, YouTube, yeah, it's kind of okay right now, because you could use YouTube to look up tutorials for specific things, learn new things. So YouTube is, you need to be careful with YouTube. But all these other apps, they're toxic. Delete them right now.